Richo, I did love your salmon with the corn salsa, but I think this could be the winner because it's so easy and I use corn twice. So I think automatically I win, but I'll show you. Please, chop, chop, please, please. This is so easy, and I just want to say this is one pot. Everything happens in here, and it's beautiful, and it's packed with veg. So I always start with some chicken stock, which I'm just going to pour into the pot. I use about 1 litre, so that goes in.
So this is enough for maybe 4 people, would you say?
Yes,
okay.
yes, plenty. My kids will actually eat this with some rice in the bowl at the bottom, just to kind of give them a little bit of extra, because kids eat a lot. This is canned corn. Remember, this counts in your veggie intake. You always want to rinse canned corn because it's got salt on it, so you always want to rinse it before you use it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pop in some creamed corn as well, and this is why I think I'm going to be the winner, Richo.
You love creamed corn?
Creamed corn, literally blitzed corn. That's all it is.
Well, I reckon if you do win, it may be because the garlic and the ginger is chopped so beautifully. That might be a help.
Oh, I see.
Yeah?
I did help you with the salsa too, my friend. Let's not forget. So I'm going to give this a little stir, Richo, before we throw in the final ingredients that are going to take this to the next level. Thank you. Chicken. So that's the air-chilled chicken, so it's going to be really tender. It's going to go beautifully in this soup. Wonderful, that goes in. Notice how nothing's chopped. It's all very easy. Bit of soy sauce, so I put about a tablespoon of that, and I don't add any salt to this because this acts as the saltiness.
Gotcha.
Bit of sesame oil, yes.
I really like how you measure these two out. I would normally just pop it in and off you go, but you like to have it all measured out?
Sometimes, not all the time. When it's competition, I take it very seriously and I bring my measuring spoons out.
You should take it very seriously. You
I
want to bring
know.
your A game
There's
to
a
this.
lot at stake here. There's a lot at stake.
Exactly.
I've just added a touch of water. Otherwise, I tend to find it can get quite thick, so I just like to thin it slightly. And guess what? We're plonking the lid on this after I've put a splash of pepper in because, as Richo says, what is it?
Salt loves meat, meat loves salt, and it loves a bit of pepper as well.
It does. You need a good sprinkle of that in there. And we pop the lid on, Richo, 15, 20 minutes, and that will be done.
I'll set my timer.
Richo, this is ready. That is 20 minutes in the pot. Does that smell good?
It smells good. It smells really sweet, which is what it's all about.
Yes, it is about sweet corn. Now, all I do now, thank you for whisking that egg, which is going to get stirred through, but I just pluck back out my chicken thighs and I just give them a gentle chop so that they become a lot smaller in the pot. So it's a nice reminder that this is a great source of protein, and then we add even more protein with the eggs. So this is a great little one pot.
I like the way you've got it all in one pot. You're not mucking around, sauteing
Not mucking around. There's not several pans here like Richo's dish.
This is great for a busy lady who's come back from work. The kids are hungry. You want to get it on really quickly. You want to feed them. You want to shut them up, and you want to go and have a glass of wine.
Correct. Correct. This goes back in, so I don't even shred it that fancily.
No fancy-pancy here, is there?
No, there's not, and there doesn't need to be because it's still delicious and nutritious, as my daughter would say. This is going through, and all you need to do is just stir gently and pour in your whisked egg.
I like that.
Because then you get these little strings.
These wispy bits of egg. We do the same thing in Italian cooking. We make a stracciatella, as my grandmother would make, where she would put the egg through at the last bit with some parsley and Parmesan cheese and serve it up. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Like
Do you
it.
know, I'm actually looking at this. I make this often at home, and it's making me feel warm.
I did turn the heating up, so that might be that. So it could be that.
Could just be the heat. Let's serve this up. Beautiful. Now let's put this in this bowl.
Now that's a big serving. You think you're going to win this by giving me a big, big bowl of soup?
I do. I know you like a larger quantity. You've told me that. Some spring onion on there, please.
A little bit on top.
Correct. And then
Look at the beautiful spring onions on there. They've really picked that dish up nicely.
Thanks for
haven't
helping, Richo.
like that.
I'm almost so desperate to win, I'm going to add all the things Richo loves on there, but I'm going to hold back.
All right,
Go
yeah,
on, tell me
that's
what you think.
they? I like the way it's thickened up a little bit. That's one thing that I really like with soups. I don't like them really thin.
Agree.
Smells great, nice and sweet.
This is seriously all the nutrition you need in a pot. Tell me.
You know what? I really like this, and it is really sweet. It's tasty. I reckon kids would love it because kids do like sweet things, but this is that natural sweetness. I think it's a cracker of a dish. And you know what? I like you today, so I think I'll let you win.
I reckon it's a draw, and I think we rekindle this competition next time.
It's going to keep on going, isn't it?
All I hear is you won, Priya. That's all I'm hearing right now.
All right, I'll just keep eating this thing.